5, where our ministry focus for this 6 weeks is going to be do something. Dave, you want to tell them a little bit about what do something is?
Sure. Every year around this time, it's a great time to focus in on other people. We got Thanksgiving and Christmas, and giving and being thankful for what you have is kind of in the air. So we want to do something, and this year the theme is do something. Because the easy thing to do is to kind of focus on ourselves and think about what we need. But if we're going to live the Christ following way, then we need to be interested in what other people, their needs are as well, and meeting needs. And we want to give you opportunities to be able to do that. So what we're doing this year is a threefold type of a project. We're asking you to clean out your closets, clean out your cabinets, and clean out your caffeine addictions. So basically, looking for winter clothes. We're going to become a collection point for winter clothes. We're going to support the homeless in downtown Atlanta with things, because if you're living outside and it gets cold here in the wintertime, you need toboggan, gloves, shoes, socks, things. Don't bring anything that's tattered and worn out completely, but stuff that's gently used. We'll have a big bin here on the stage for that. Food pantry. We just began here at our church. They're building it over in the modular. Right now, we're gonna donate canned goods and non-perishable items, noodles and whatever else you want to bring, and we're gonna give a good kickstart to the pantry to be able to meet needs. People will be able to come directly here to our church and get groceries for their family for the week. And the other thing is the H2O challenge, and we'll explain a little bit more to you about that in detail in your small group. But basically, it's 2 weeks of drinking only tap water for your beverage, and all the money that you would have spent on other drinks, you give that to the thing. And on this card, you'll get one of these today. It says $1.25 a day for 14 days is $17.50 a week. There's about 175 active students in our ministry, so $17.50 times 175 is $3,062.50. That's enough money to build almost 2 wells in Honduras, which will service about 1,000 people for a lifetime. So your little small contribution can make a huge difference in what God's doing in and around the world to meet the needs of other people.
And I'm excited about this whole do something mentality, because I know, probably like you, a lot of times we miss the needs, or we put the blinders up and we don't see them. I remember one time I had stopped at Quick Trip to get gas, and I had gone in to get me a cup of coffee, and I noticed that there was an elderly gentleman, dressed very badly, and he was stealing the little non-dairy creamer cups from Quick Trip. And I thought to myself, that must be a pretty desperate situation for him to be stealing those things. And instead of meeting that need, I just, like I said, put the blinders up, got my coffee, and went on about my business. And I totally missed noticing that need and fulfilling it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Just a couple years ago, I was driving my truck down the road, and I saw it was kind of rainy and cool, and I saw this family I didn't see a car broken down, but I saw it was a lady and 2 kids. And I was by myself in my truck. I was kind of in a hurry to go somewhere, and I heard this, you hear that little gentle voice or whatever inside you, if that's God speaking to you, I believe it is. But I heard that say, hey, pull over and see if you can give them a ride to, because they were, it's a busy highway, and lots of stuff going on, and they're right on the side of the road. And I was like, well, I got stuff to do, and I don't know them, and they're probably fine. So I just kept on driving, and I tell you, that just ate on me all day long. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was anything that, but I should have at least adhered to that voice that I heard. I knew that I should have stopped and done something. But fortunately, not everybody's like we are. Sometimes, like probably you, we miss some of those things. There's a lot of people right here in our community that see things and they respond and react to them. And one of the guys is Chris Kuhn, who was he was a member here of our student ministry. His brother JT and Travis and Miss Tracy. You guys know Miss Tracy. He was here for a long time, and he's been graduated, I guess, 3 years now. But he saw a need when the the second Gulf War started. He saw a need for soldiers and to be able to send them supplies and care packages and just things that would remind them of home. And that was just a big thing on his heart. So he came to us and a leadership team, and we talked about it, and we came up with this name called Operation Soldier Support. Because it seems like everything that the government does is an operation. So we called it Operation Soldier Support, and we started this thing up, and Chris continued until he graduated, and then some men in our church have picked it up, and now it's this huge ministry, and every month they're sending out just hundreds and hundreds of boxes and different care packages to people who are serving our country in different places. And sort of an irony of that is now Chris is in the United States Navy and he's serving our country over in Iraq. So maybe we'll send him something from Operation Soldier Support. That'd be kind of a full circle thing for him.
Yeah, definitely. Chris is someone that I definitely respect. You were talking about Chris, and it made me think of another hero of mine with Anna Hanger.
Yeah.
And those of you who know Anna, she was diagnosed with a brain tumor back when she was in 6th grade. And in the midst of all of those challenges and all those hardships, she had compassion on her heart for the kids that also had cancer that didn't have the things that she had. And so she started the Anna's Angel Fund.
Yeah.
And at first it was just giving away little stuffed animals and coloring books, and then it grew into to money gifts and things like that. And it has just exploded into this ministry. And I am so glad that I have like a role model in Anna to follow with that.
Yeah. And those are the kind of things that you guys can be a part of, and you guys can. And we want to give you a start. We want to give you kind of a kickstart into just noticing and being aware that there are other needs out there. But not only noticing, but do something. Do something about it. It doesn't have to be huge. It may not turn into something like Anna's Angels or Operation Soldier Support, but you never know. One thing can make a huge difference in another person's life. So we want to give you the opportunity to do the H2O Challenge, to bring in some of your gently used articles of clothing for winter for the homeless folks, and to give a kickstart to our pantry. And as you go into your small groups now, you're going to be talking about how to notice needs and how to be aware of the things that are going on. And I hope you'll take advantage of the opportunity that we're giving you here with Project 25, and you will join us. You'll make a difference in the kingdom of God, and you won't be a goat.